Hello, guys. This is Goomli. Got a new series for you. Actually, my first series ever, which might not even be a series at all. Playing a little Minecraft. So, I found a seed. I used the Code Raiders and Zip Crowd's like seed searcher program and wrote a little bit of a plugin for it, which I have to admit I am not very good at coding, especially in Java. So it was a little bit of a struggle, but I at least made something that kind of worked and found a pretty cool seed. So here we go. Wait for it to load here. Wow, it's taking a while. Okay. Oh, yes. First achievement. Bam. Right there. Oh, yeah. And first thing we're going to do, definitely hard and lock it. Are you sure? Oh, this is intense. You will never be able to change that again. Yes, I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Okay, yeah, so let's check it out. Hopefully we have decent frame rates. I am not running a particularly great computer. I have a decent... It's a laptop, I know. You will laugh. It's a pretty good laptop, but it is a laptop. It looks like we're getting 40 to 50 FPS. So that seems pretty good to me. Hopefully that works out well. So yeah, basically, why am I starting a series playing Minecraft on YouTube when there are already about, oh man, there must be thousands. I don't know. I'm absolutely sure there's hundreds. Probably 1,000 or something like that. Something ridiculous anyway. Even, and there's well-established people who are super popular. Basically, I have several hobbies on the computer. One of them is, of course, playing games. I also like to make some beats in my spare time. I play a little music, so that's fun. And then I've always kind of liked just making videos, video editing, that kind of thing, audio editing. And I realized at some point that these videos that I enjoy watching, at least, basically include all those things. And I was kind of just looking for a new hobby to mess with, or I guess it's really a combination of old hobbies, but in a new way. And so I figured I would just try this out and see what happens. So it'll definitely be a struggle for me. As you can see, I just jumped around there for like 5 seconds doing nothing when I was supposed to be chopping wood. It'll be a struggle talking and playing at the same time for sure, at least to start with. Who knows how long this is going to go. So could be, one episode, could be 2 episodes, could be hundreds of episodes. If anybody actually finds it interesting, or even if they don't, that's okay too. I was just like, oh, I forgot. The other thing is, I'm sure all those hardcore Minecraft players out there know that, you play for a while and you can get really great ideas and build some really fun stuff, and it's awesome. And then eventually you just kind of like run out of stuff to do, or motivation, really. Motivation to do new stuff, basically, is what I usually run out of, which is a bummer because this is like probably, well, I don't know if I'm going to say it's my favorite game ever, but it is one of the most interesting games, and definitely I think has the most replay value of any game. Ooh, horses. Any game that I've ever played. So, oh, that glitch is still in there, where it turns into a flower. That's pretty weird. That has been in there for a while now. But yeah, anyway, I thought making a series might, if other people are interested in what I'm doing, maybe that would give me inspiration to come up with even cooler stuff and play for longer. So I guess let's just take I've been rambling for long enough. Oh, excuse me. Had to cough. So let's take a look around the seed. Over here, This is one of the things I was searching for, flower forest, because I think it is like the coolest biome, and it's hard to find. So, and I didn't even notice that this ravine is here. That's kind of neat. But this flower forest is pretty nice. I think this one's pretty small. I had a hard time finding a seed with a large flower forest that also had the other things that I wanted around. Um, so we've got that, which is nice. Oh, it extends over here actually, so that's pretty good. I can't remember. I made a bunch. I found like a bunch of seeds, like 15 or something. Um, and the seed finder even found way more than that. But I looked through about 15 because I'm not good enough at programming to make it do exactly what I wanted. So I made it do like something close to what I wanted, and then just looked through a bunch of different seeds to try to find one. So oh yeah, this is really nice actually. So this was like the best one of the however many I chose to look through. Um, so yeah, that's a cool lake. There is, spoiler alert, not really, 'cause it hasn't happened yet, but there is a witch hut nearby somewhere within like 200 blocks or something. Um, so, oh, and it's right next to a monument also. I don't know if anyone watches DocM77, who's been YouTubing forever, and I've watched him for a long time, but he did something very similar. I didn't use his plugin. I actually wrote my own, like I said, um, but I looked for something that had monument, witch hut close to together, just so you can farm easily. If I eventually decide to do that, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here, um, but that would be a possibility, and that's really hard to find if you just use a random seed. So I found that, and then let's see, not root forest. Oh yeah, mesa. I can't remember if this one has mesa nearby. That was one other thing that I looked for sometimes, but of course, if you're looking for the close witch hut and monument and flower forest and mesa all in one kind of area. Oh, rabbits. Yes, that's awesome. Um, yeah, that's hard to find. You don't find many of those. So, all right. Let's actually build something, or let's not die. So anyway, we need some food. Clearly, first priority. But first, I think we'll go stone tools, like always. Ooh, that's not the type of stone we want. Oh, and I'm so excited. I've played several worlds that I got to a pretty good, I don't know if you can ever call a world complete necessarily, like a survival world, but I got to a pretty good spot with, all sorts of farms, um, essentially infinite diamond gear once you set up villager trading, or if you do that. But I never had one where the new types of stone were like within 1,000 blocks, because I had. Um, oh, sorry. Yep, talking and playing. That's difficult. Because I had just created the world, before those new, and what are they? Andesite, diorite, something, something, something. Yeah. Before those were actually generating. Oh, so finally food. Okay, that will be good. Wow, it is pretty difficult to concentrate on like what I want to do. I made no plan, by the way, other than finding this seed. I made no plan at all for what I'm gonna build this episode 1, inaugural Goomli plays Minecraft episode. No plan at all, which is probably part of the reason I'm struggling. But also, I feel like you have to kind of do a multi-brain thing here. And I have to like pause to think. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the sun is setting already. That really creeped up on me. I need coal. Chop a tree. Chop a tree. We could try our luck mining, but I would rather just go for this sure thing here and make charcoal. So no plan at all. Actually, I did. Okay, that's kind of a lie. I did think through a little bit of like an overall game plan to try to make it like not just a. I don't want to be just doing random, totally random things all the time because I feel like that's boring. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but it seems like to watch anyway. That would be a little boring. So my best idea that I came up with, really my only idea, was to do kind of a like. Oh crap, that doesn't burn for very long. Do kind of like a wood age, stone age, iron age kind of thing, which I know like okay, I've already gone through the wood tools, so um but I was talking like more of a like a building style. So I'll try to build like not exclusively wooden structures, but as if, you know, I've just I don't know, crash landed on this planet or something and the first materials available to me are wood and kind of like prolong the structure that the game already has. Because as you know, um, the game itself progresses. I mean, if you call Diamond end game, you know, you can be an end game in about 20 minutes, if not less. Um, so to just kind of like prolong the, I don't know, what would you call that? Like game structure? Game? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Basically like do wooden structures and then that are fairly simple and then eventually progress into something more interesting. So for now we've got our little hidey hole, which is pretty crappy, and I have no idea how long I've been going, by the way. Looks like maybe 15 minutes. I should have started a timer. So I will probably just stop the recording here, make sure it worked, and wait till nighttime. Or I mean, nighttime. Wait till nighttime's over, and maybe do a little bit of mining. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll be back with you in a second. Oh man, guys. Oh man. Okay, I just recorded. Well, I thought I recorded about 15 minutes of probably more interesting gameplay because I was actually fighting mobs. I got a record. I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about something the whole time, and oh, that was close. Um, yeah, first big mistake to be expected. I apparently just like didn't start my screen recording or something, or I started it the wrong way. Who knows? Anyway, didn't happen. So I'll try to recap what happened. Um, I mined. Okay, since you last saw me, I was mining. Oh no! Oh, that's the first like ecosystem damage. That's the worst. Anyway, I was mining. As you can see, I've got some iron. I put on a helmet. I decided to make the game more interesting. I would just wear this helmet for a while. You know, makes it a little more difficult. Um, I got this record. It was pretty sweet. I was like skirting the creeper, with the skeleton behind it. I got enough wool to make a bed. I haven't made that yet. And oh man, what else even happened? I got a little more food. I had to go kill some pigs, poor pigs, to hold me off. And then I was just talking about, oh crap, this tree. And I didn't get the logs. I guess I have to cut it down now. Otherwise it'll look all wonky. I was talking about how I first got into Minecraft, I guess, which was one of my friends played it way back in like alpha, like before beta even came out, before, way before Minecraft 1.0 or whatever. And so I just saw him playing it. I lived with him at school, at college, and saw him playing it a couple of days, and just like was kind of mesmerized watching him like build stuff. And I was like, man, I guess I just have to fork over like the, I think it was like $8, $10, something like that, at the time. Um, and get this game, and I got it, and I've basically been playing it ever since. I mean, I've definitely gone through bouts of like, play a bunch for a month or two and then play very little. Oh, a witch. Should we try to kill it? I don't know how risky that is. Let's do it. Play a bunch, and then a little, and but basically, like, I've been playing pretty consistently since alpha, and I've been watching other videos too. I always, for some reason, like, I found Minecraft videos entertaining. I mean, the main thing is that it's not just linear gameplay. It's like watching somebody else play is completely different. Like, you see them play in a completely different way in some cases than you do yourself. And I'm gonna die if I go in there. I can't do it. I wussed out. Look at all those creepers, though. I mean, you can't blame me, can you, with only this helmet? Here we go. Maybe I can... This one's on the edge more. Crap, I interrupt myself all the time, and then I forget what I was saying. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, don't push me. Oh. Well, that was way too easy. Okay. Well, maybe we can get another record here. This is tough with 2, though. Okay, how many hits can they take? I think they can take 2 with an iron sword. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Kill that one. Don't explode, don't explode. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, get out of here. I decided we need to complete a record collection at some point. Oh, don't want to damage you. Oh, but now you're on fire. That's not good. Where'd the creeper go? Did he die? What the heck? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh. Okay, now the skeleton died, so much for that. But we're going to complete a record collection. Not right now. But we do have that one. And just pretend. You can just pretend like I got it right there. Since I failed at recording it. So I guess the last thing that I was talking about before, I realized I wasn't actually recording anything, and I really hope I am now. It's totally possible that I messed it up again. But it was the fact that I think starting in our wood age here, I will get some materials together, and I think build our first house, and maybe that will finish out the episode. Okay, so I'm going to pause here and look at this nice view. Oh, with a rabbit up there and a pig. Everyone's hanging out in the trees. And I'll be back with you once I get some materials together and we will build something. Alright, guys, I had to pause before I got the materials together because check this out. Look at that. This is just like right behind this area where we've been hanging out. And I actually didn't even know this was here. Even though I searched for the spawn, I did not search for one of these. What are they called? Like, I don't know, pyramids. We'll call it a pyramid. That's not, I don't think that's what people call them or what they're called in the game, but oh man, and look at all these horses. Holy crap. I am loving this spawn. It has so many animals. Like, I was planning on the the nice biomes and the structures, not this one, but other structures which are around. But I had no idea there'd be so many animals here. Clearly you can't, I don't think you can, there's a way to search for animal spawning, and we're totally gonna massacre this this pyramid. Which is not a good idea. I should leave it, but nah, no one cares about seeing that, right? Everyone probably want to see some cool builds. Just generated structures aren't that interesting. Aha. You know what I think they should do? I think they should change this to be a wooden pressure plate right here. 'Cause you get like some random deaths just from, mining a block. Like, you could, if you mine a block up here, just like working your way down here and it falls, that would be hilarious, I think. Oh! Check that out. First diamonds. Bam, but we don't get the achievement. Well, that's okay. And a lot of bones. That is actually quite nice. And, of course, you can't forget the TNT. Good stuff. Oh, crap, except if you're out of inventory space, not so good. Oh, I didn't notice we got a bow. Here we go, we don't need that. That's easy to get. Child's play. Oh, and in fact, we'll get it back once we place our last torch anyway. Okay, so now going to get stuff. Be right back. All right, guys, here we are. I've got some materials together. You can see I got a bunch of wood and these flowers, which I had to destroy here, but no worries, they will be replanted somewhere else. But and I found this nice spot right here with an excellent view of the best that the flower forest has to offer, and a nice bunny down there. And nicely, I thought about putting it up at the top of this hill, but then you get this swamp. And yeah, I do like swamp biomes, but you know, not the nicest place to build, I'm gonna say. I've built there before, and it's kind of fun messing with like the dark green color of the grass and stuff, but the water's all murky, so we've got this nice view block here. And yeah, I have not planned this building out at all, other than, of course, we know we're in the wood age, so it has to be made of wood. So we're just going to try something here, and it might turn out horribly, and in that case, I will, try to come up with some better stuff off camera and see what happens. But basically, it's just this small little space. We don't need much. We just need space for a bed and a couple of chests and our crafting table, and that's about it. And a furnace, I guess. So first thing I did, I made sure I have an odd number. So this is 7 by 5, because if you're not doing double doors, and in most cases I think odd numbers, most people agree on that, odd numbers generally turn out better. So I think, should we do that? Maybe we'll go with the off-center door. That's crazy. I know that's crazy talk, off-center door, but that might be interesting. And let's level out this. Oops. Level out this dirt here. And if we're going to off-center this side, I think we got to off-center the other one too. Oh, although that makes it kind of, then it just opens to nowhere. What if we put it on this side? That's crazy. That is crazy. No, let's line them up. Let's put them both over here. Okay, and we definitely want to get some dimension in here. So I think I've got the dark oak and oak, basically. They go well together. The birch not so much. I've got a little bit of that in case we need something for an accent. For now, we'll try these colors and see what happens. And I have some fence here. Oops. Man. Block placement 101 here. So, oh man, is this going to be... Let me just see if this is going to be way too small. I want it to be small, because it's the first house, first building. We're not rich with resources yet. Ooh, okay. Okay, I like this, except I think I'm going to switch this up with light stair and dark fence. You can see I pre-made all my stuff. There we go. That's a little bit of contrast. That's kind of nice. Oh, crap. I totally timed this poorly as the sun's going down. We can just watch that, though. All right, let me go sleep this off, and I'll be right back. All right, the sun is rising. I am back, and now we can continue. So I think something that would be cool would be like a little roof here that kind of goes over the doorway. Not like the whole building, but just the doorway portion. Know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get something like that. Like a little, I don't know if it's an awning really, but something to that effect. Will look good dark. Ooh, this is pretty, I'm not sure I like that. I think the contrast might be too much. We might have to change to spruce, which of course I didn't collect any of. But this is just going to be too bland. Yeah. Nice. Oh. And our trapdoor. Oops. That would end up the same, right? If you put it up here and flip it down. Yeah. I just can't do it, though. That's criminal. Nah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, and this looks like just a perfect spot for a little window, I think. So, let's see. Do we want one high? We probably want two high. A two high window with... let's look at just normal oak fence. See what that looks like. A little boring. We can go with spruce. That's a little better. Or maybe we could do short windows here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because we'll do if we do a roof, basically with the peak going lengthwise. So going along like from left to right, that would be like the flat part, and then the slope would be, a triangle up here. If we do that, then that leaves more room for a taller window at the ends, but then a shorter window, so like a one high window at the sides. Did I miss a fence? Who cares? Make another one. Never. Oh, dang it. There it is. See what I did? That is not the correct recipe. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Bam. Nice. That's a pretty good start, I think. Since the sun is setting again, I will go ahead and work on the roof a bit, and I'll come back when I have something good. All right, guys. Here it is, the completed house. I have to show it to you real quick here before the sun sets so we can still see it. Here's the inside. We've got our nice little crafting station here, some rafters up top, a couple of torches to light it, and of course, since we're in a flower forest, we need to decorate with flowers. And then the best part, bam, come out here, and this view is so awesome, especially as the sun's setting. We just got it there. Yep, and the other side is just the same. The roof, just a little bit different than a normal like 45-degree all the way stairs. So I have the slab down at the bottom with the full block up at the top, and it makes it a little more interesting, I think. So that is it for the first episode of my Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will definitely make at least a couple more, and then see if anybody actually watches. And maybe even if you don't, I will still make more, because it's kind of fun. So I hope you enjoyed. That's it for now. See you next time.